Stop the Oh damn! I got a like already. I just went and down some Chinese, man. Like I hate to say it, but I be having craziest urges nighttime. I'm trying to really cut back. I think this is the year I'm gonna really cut back. Because I was just reflecting today, and then I gained a cool 15 pounds working different restaurant spots, and then back in 2022, I was getting I was doing pretty good. Summer 2022 to the point that it was starting to feel like the most bread I would say I made in a minute, and I just wasn't taking care of my body. I was just eating so much every day, like DoorDashing 2, 3 times a day, DoorDash in the morning, DoorDash at night, DoorDash middle of the night. It was bad. And then there was a Facebook group you could ever check called Dating Hustles. And anything you ever wanted, you could get it from that group. If you want to buy weed, if that's what you want, if you want to get food, Uber rides, if you want somebody to do your hair, if you want somebody to make tea, there's anything you want. They'll sell food in there too. Used to buy from there. Used to buy from DoorDash. All the like DoorDash, man. That should be like crack. I gotta just make a whole vlog about that and tell myself if I could just cool off on the DoorDash a little bit, I'll save so much money. I'll save so much money. Like if I could just cool off on the DoorDash and like just a little bit, I'll save a lot more money than I'm saving right now. But yeah, I was ordering food from the the Facebook group, ordering food from the Facebook group, ordering food from DoorDash a lot, delivery. I like Chinese a lot. It's getting out of control and shit. That's what, like I said, in 2022, that's when around when it got the worst. And then, no, 2023, sorry. Around the summer of 2023, it just got, that's when I could kind of say I started, I basically kind of ballooned for real. Because I had slid to Pittsburgh, started working for one of my homies and shit. Slid from there. And then after I slid from there or whatever, I was in that town for a bit. Then just hustling from state to state. Went from there to Ohio to North Carolina. Um, North Carolina. No, New York, then North Carolina. Pedro, what's going on, bro? You know the craziest thing, bro? I won't lie to you, Pedro. It's been my dream to go there for a long time, bro. But I just always be fucking my money up. And it's kind of like I'm talking about right now. Like, I want to kind of start cutting back on the amount of money I spend on food every month. I feel like I be eating just so fucking much, bro. It's kind of like a incentive in America. it's like a thing in America. Like everything else is stressful in life, but you could definitely eat a lot. Like it's just so food is fast, it's affordable, it's quick. It's quick through DoorDash. It's quick through, what I'm saying, like through DoorDash, through like so many restaurants and delivery spots, through just marketing in general. Then not to mention, I live across the street from a chocolate shop now, so I be good getting chocolate from there every now and then. Because it's just right there. The next to chocolate shop, shit, chocolate shop, grocery store. So it's like you could get your groceries, really, which is what I should only be doing. But then every now and then you just slip up, DoorDash, DoorDash, get some delivery, and it's nothing wrong with it, but definitely come with gaining a lot of weight, like I said, because it's like some years back when I was working kind of for Taco Bell around here, not too far from where I'm staying right now. Just down and out. I was just down and out having to make some money. Boom. I was about 265 then, and even then I felt like I was out of shape, bro. Even then I felt like I was getting out of shape because I remember the magazine job I was doing. I kind of left that, and I'm not gonna just get up here and lie. I'll just keep it all the way at 100. Like the two lowest I've been like in my adult years is when I did this one workout, which I still got the DVDs in my storage. I'm gonna get that shit and start doing that shit again. That's when I got to about 205, and then another time when uh when I was doing this magazine job, because we used to be walking all day, every day on that job. So you walking so fucking much, hustling so fucking much, walking everywhere. We walking down long ass streets because you gotta sell some shit or you're not gonna eat. So it used to get real with that. So with that, like I used to walk a lot with that. And I was one of the other small side bit. Even my coworkers always be saying it. I was about 240 probably then, like around when I was around the time I was doing the job. So those was the ranges of the smallest I've been. Weight wise was between 205 and 240 in my adult years. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I hadn't been 220 when I started putting more weight from that 205, but between 205 and 240. So then, boom, came over here. I was already, a little heavier, leaving that job, but still nothing too crazy. So I was probably about 260, 265, and then, or maybe when I even first came out, I might have been smaller than that. The only reason why I know is because there's one place I had got a scale, and then it's one place I used to go or whatever. I am going front. Nigga used to uh nigga used to be in that plasma hustling for real. We just gonna kind of say I'm hush, but nah, I'm just playing. Nah, but on some real shit, like I'll find out my weight when I get my scale. I knew I was about 265 then. Then before you know it, all of a sudden I hopped up to about 275 just from working at Taco Bell, and I wasn't even there long, bro. So then next thing you know, from there, I'm like, oh shit, I'm kind of gaining some weight over here. You know what I'm saying? About 275 then. So then I went and got my own apartment after that. Luxury apartment, bro. Like, man, I don't be capped about nothing I say, but you know, not everything sweet. That's why I said sometimes a nigga used to have to make extra money at one spot, but then it's like, that's how I'll fuck around and be able to kind of do a basic physical of how much my weight is and shit like that. You know, if you got any STDs, you know, for real, for real. But it's like, boom. So from there, it's like, got my own apartment after that. So then I ended up getting the scale just to kind of like monitor my weight, which I need to do again because when I came back to my apartment after Airbnb in that spot, which I plan to Airbnb this spot too. Um, I seen that like my scale wasn't there no more. But either way, um, oh yeah, yeah, boom, boom. So either way, I get my scale. I start seeing, I don't know, sorry. At that time, I got my scale, but mind you, like I said, I gained that 10 from the Taco Bell I was working at. So then boom, I'm already averaging 275. So then at that point, after that 275, then it's just one of them situations where I just kept on eating. And I feel like around that time, I was getting a lot of food from that one Facebook group because people just be advertising so much. It used to be one guy, he'll be advertising seafood boils. I'll be copping those. Then I was living across the street from a mall, so I'm eating there all the time. There's a restaurant over there called Club Oceano. Um, it's a restaurant called Club Oceano over there. I used to frequent there. I used to go to the Auntie Anne's person. I worked a couple spots in the mall too, so used to be eating there a lot. Auntie Anne's pretzels, a Cabo Oceano, everywhere, bro. Just eating everywhere in that mall. They had BD's Mongolian Grill. It's like a stir fried place. Um, what else do they got over there? They got just regular places like Potbelly, Panera, and you know, just eating at all those. And then they had a Raising Cane's across the street, Burger King across the street, a Waffle House. So you start eating at all those places. You ordering from the local Facebook group. You door dashing. After a while, kept on going up, 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 up. I got to the heaviest I ever been in my life, bro. I was like 290 at first. Just gained like a cool 15 pounds, like real quick. And that's just the weirdest shit, bro. It's like it could happen so quick, man. It happens so quick. Oh yeah, who's in it? Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Hit the like button, yo. But yeah, it can happen so quick. So boom, I was 290 at first, and then I gained the extra 5 pounds, and I was averaging 295. So then, from that 295, I basically started staying there. I started staying there, and then it was one time I gained another 5 pounds, and I was 300 flat for like a week, but I just ended up losing it somehow. I don't know. I just lost it real fast. Like, but I was literally 300 pounds for like 1 week. Felt shitty. I felt so shitty, and so it's like even when I used to be that 295, which was literally like not last year. It was 2023. 2023. That was like my fattest year. And then last year when I went to my graduation, I was about the same for real. But then what changed started at least taking my heart rate down, allowing me to kind of feel at least a little bit better in my clothes, and then just feeling better in general was I got this bike I'm using right now. I don't know if people can really see it, but you know, I just assumed people didn't necessarily know I was using the bike. But this mount I have is kind of annoying too. Like, it's it's new and it's already bending more to the right. And it's new and it's already bending more to the right. So I'm gonna have to use one of my other newer ones. And that's why I know now with equipment you gotta damn near get like two. You gotta you gotta damn near get two of everything. 'Cause this happened. My other mount broke, and that's how I was off YouTube for like 8 days, 8 to 10 days. Lost about 50 watch hours, 30 to 50 or something. So I'm trying to get some of that momentum back. Yeah, yeah. It's not even that straight still, but I just started on this one, so like let me just finish the stream on it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to use my other mount. I got a whole nother one. I literally got a whole nother one. I got three now. One broken one. I don't even know what I did to that broken one. That's just life. Just be crazy like that, man. Just destroy, rebuild, get stuff, shit break, you lose it. My TV broke. I was about to throw it out, but now I'm like, man, I might just sell it for scrap. I'm gonna just finish the stream like this. Maybe I might get more this side. Yeah, that's at least all right. But yeah, so just to continue my story, it's like so I was like 300 for like 1 week. Felt shitty, felt horrible. Then lost that five. So then I went. So then I graduated last year. Went to into my graduation. Basically that same 295. It's just I used to feel awful. So then I started doing this job I was doing. You know, hustling, selling literature. And I love the job because it just allows me to walk a lot, allows me to be outside, allows me to sweat, walk a lot, be outside, just kind of stay healthy for real. So I can sweat, walk outside, be outside, and exercise while I'm working. And we used to walk a lot. Then I was part of the Bernie Moreno campaign, so I was walking a lot for that. On average, that shit, you be walking 5 miles a day. Because walking up, down them hills, walking house to house. And then we used to have these things called walk books. So it's basically like virtual maps of houses. Each walk book would have about 60 houses in there. And it was like hundreds of them. So if you finished, you know what I'm saying, you basically, just start another one. Boom. I ended up just losing about 15 pounds. Lost 15 pounds real quick with doing that shit. So then I started cutting down to 280. Then I went and lost another 5 pounds, and then I was averaging about 275. And that's just how I was just crazy with this weight stuff, man, which is why it's like, sometimes I really wish I could just have a trainer like how these ball players and people be having, because it's like everybody has these urges, man, just eating bad, eating at the wrong time, eating late, spending too much on food, just picking out, eating the wrong shit, eating late, all of that. And it's like, I went and seen recently, I think I had gotten down because money had been tight. I won't lie, I was damn near fasting part of these last 5 months. Maybe not March. Maybe not, definitely not March. Not March and April for real. But February, ooh boy, shit started getting a little rough with money, because kind of lost some jobs. I lost one job unexpectedly, and then I kind of quit another one because I didn't know I was gonna lose the other one. Then money started getting tight with that. Then hit my car, so then I couldn't really work with that. And it was really just too cold to really get to anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything in the neighborhood, even though I applied stuff, so it was just tight with that. Didn't know how money was gonna be coming in. So I wasn't really having that much bread like that. And it was kind of just, it's kind of just like a tough spot. And I think from that 275, because I know for sure, before the summer hit, and between then to like around, or no, sorry, around the summer, which is when after around I finished graduation, between July and like at least Christmas, I know I had lost 20 pounds, 275. So then it's like I could mess around and lose. No, so that was my average, 275. You know. So then I mess around and lose another 5, just because of that tough time I was going through, like I was telling you. But then, you know, slid to that one place, boom. And I think there was like, oh, you damn near got to 260 at one point when they was doing one of them physicals and shit. Cause they're like, man, your protein lows because the nigga not eating that much shit. You feel me? And it's like, boom. It's like now I see a situation where I messed around and was down to at least about 260. You know, but at the end of last, you know, I ended up getting some bread from a play with some other shit. And then so I was as small as I got to recently, 260. And then I got, you know, long story short, I got about five, six back in taxes, whatever. You something like that. I ain't gonna talk too much about what happened, but um 5, 6, 7, whatever it was, forget. But it's like, boom. I was just that DoorDash I'm telling you about, just boom, just putting in work and DoorDash every night. It felt like it should just be feeling so fast when you just getting that money and it feel good sometimes. And then within 3 weeks, a month, bro, I gained like a dub, bro. I gained like figured out that I gained that same 15 back, plus you know eventually another 5. Gained that 15 back plus another 5. So around that time, and you know, cause my car, I got hit, so I'm just kind of at home every day, not really getting to do too much. So around that time was when I was like, oh shit, nah, hell nah, bro, I gotta get this bike out of my storage unit and be biking every day. It's just too much temptation, bro, with this bad food out here, with accessibility of food, with ordering DoorDash or ordering delivery, with local restaurants that want you to mess with them, local people that don't have a restaurant but just kind of sell food underhand and want you to mess with them, and all of them is what's kind of got me. I'm not even saying I'm that bad or none, but at about 280, yeah, it'll feel better. It'll just feel better to be 40 pounds lighter, man, at this point. take a few minutes, a 2 minute break. But yeah, it'll feel better just to like 40 pound lighter. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to lose about 40. On another note, the Nuggets came through. So now we're gonna see who win between the Warriors tomorrow. About to be the Warriors, or about to be the Timberwolves versus the Warriors of the Rockets. But yeah, so now I'm basically like 180. It's at 180, 280. Trying to lose all that weight for real. Like lose like 40 pounds. Between 40 to 60. get some other shit too. I need to get a jump rope. Need to get a jump rope, a closet, couch. Kind of want to actually maybe even start making this a morning thing. Getting up in the morning, work out. I might do like 5 more minutes only because I know my battery really low. One of my biggest fans, I haven't seen him in a little bit. Ooh, it'll take 30 seconds. Oh yeah, I seen that shit saying 10% now. So I know it's going.
During his prime, he was the shortest center in the NBA. He's 6'8", so for him to be the force that he became, battling with those guys. And yet, they called him Big Ben because nobody messed with him, not even Shaq. I hadn't seen a guy that really was able to control Shaq like he did. And while he was often ridiculed for his free throws, it's actually Ben Wallace who's the worst free throw shooter of all time. And he also has the lowest scoring average of all players in the Hall of Fame. You felt busted on the hard hat for work. You stick with a guy like Ben Wallace.
Yeah.